God sends you messages sometimes in the form of other people. So I was working right before I had to go down and see my dad as he was passing, and I didn't want to go to work on that last day because I was already very emotional, but I had to go in. So I'm at my job with kind of, red eyes a little bit in pain, and it was really hard to focus that day. It was hard to do the task that I needed to do, but I was, trying to hold on. And at one point, the door opened, and this customer came in, and she was a elderly lady, dressed impeccably. Everything on her looked perfect, from her beautiful hair pinned up to her beautiful coat. She had a dress underneath that, was color matched. Her nails were perfect. I mean, she just looked like the sweetest lady and completely and utterly put together. So I noticed her. And then she came to the counter and I helped her. And it was hard to help her because my mind was, obviously elsewhere. But I helped her, and she's so gracious, very Southern accent, and she's real gracious. And, oh, thank you, sweetheart, and things like that. But the funny thing to me was right at the end, she kind of turned her back towards me, was looking at some of the cases, and then turned her head around and just stared at me intently and said, "You know God's real, right?" And I just was like kind of stunned, and I looked her deep in her eyes, and she was the sweetest thing. And I said, yes, of course I know, I promise you. And the feeling I got in that moment was that God was asking me to have faith in him. Like, I'm here, right? We're gonna get through this, right? You need to believe in me, right? And I felt a great peace come over me when she left. So, story for the day. Ever had an experience like that?